We get it. You're busy, but you want more visibility. You want to be on more stages. You want a community that makes it easy for you. We've got you covered here today, whether you're craving the latest insights on attracting ideal opportunities to flow your way, or you need a community and resources. So we're here today. I'm so excited with Gail Watson, the founder of Women Speakers Association, who's going to enlighten us on the essential keys to generating more visibility with Women Speakers Association. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Laura. Okay. Love talking about visibility because that's what we're all about.
Yes, that's why we're here. I love that. Women Speakers Association has always been dedicated to helping women get booked, seen, and paid.
Absolutely. So, for those of you who are maybe new in Women Speakers Association, we launched in 2011 with a mission, and the mission was simply to get more women's voices, more women's messages out there on different stages. And what's really cool when we fast forward almost 14 years to 2024, moving into 2025, the opportunities for us with our messages is so much greater. There's so many more stages right from from our own laptop.
I know that's the beauty of it, Gail, because we really skyrocketed with the adaptation of virtual events. And, the cool thing about Women Speakers Association is like we've always been virtual. So we have global access. We can help women all over the world get more visibility because we're there. We've been there. That is our whole model for speakers and entrepreneurs and experts. So, what would you say as some of the ways that people can use Women Speakers Association and their membership? I mean, I think there's a couple of things in terms of things that work for you without you having to do anything actively. And then there are ways to be involved actively. So why don't you cover a couple of those?
Absolutely. And maybe what I'll do is uh, if we're visuals out here, what I can do is I'll just share you the screen, maybe take you on a little tour, a little journey with us. And what I'll do is I'll just first start with going to our website, Women Speakers Association. Maybe you've been here, maybe you haven't, maybe it's been a little bit. So let's get reacquainted here. So this is your platform for your message. Now, again, if you've just started with us and you're just getting you're just joined into one of our social media platforms, make sure you download the Speaker Success Plan. This is a real key element for you just to give you um, that that blueprint almost to allow you to take inventory for yourself. A fun note that we also have an author success plan and a poet success plan. So, but start with this one, and also this by downloading this speaker success plan, uh, you'll be able to stay connected to us because we can send you an email every Monday with all the events going on in Women Speakers Association so that you can take part in them and get familiar to what's going on. All right. So when you look at us overall and who are we, what are we doing? Everything that we're connected to is answering the one key question, like, how does this increase or improve my visibility? Period. End of story. We're only getting involved with things that help you increase the access to your uh, visibility to your message. Our platforms are designed for you to leverage. What does leverage mean? It means so that you can gain more access to people with um, let's take database, for example. You might have a database of 1,000 people, right? 1,000 people, and you're following and things like that. Well, what if you could leverage and get access to a database much greater than that, in the tens of thousands, right? And that's what we're talking about here. So you can go to the website, and this is what you'll see. And you'll see that we touch in a variety of different things, whether it's getting your message out in a book, a solo book, or part of a collaborative book, or getting it out on different podcasts, trainings, and our amazing Premier Woman show on WSA TV. So there's a great deal. There's a lot of different things going on. Now, the ones where you could get started simply is in our events world. There is something going on every single week for you. Every single week for you. And what these events are for you, they contain strategy. There's different strategy calls. They're points, they're places to help you stay in momentum with your ideas, with your goals. And a beautiful bonus is you get to connect with other women from all over the world. No call is ever the same. They are live calls, they're not recorded. You are actually meeting and connecting with others. And really, that's where the magic happens. You're getting to know other women who are just like you in terms of, I just want to get my message out. So there's a lot of back and forth in terms of how you can support one another, share ideas. It's kind of like mini masterminding, right? The big tool is I got to be found out there. Google's a really, really big place. And I want to get my message out there. I want to get on more stages. Okay. So a big piece of that is we want to help you show up like the pros do, because we know that meeting planners aren't sitting there going, I need a health coach, right? Can you imagine what Google would come back with? So there is a tool out there. And when you're part of Women Speakers Association, you get a professional speaker profile. This profile allows an individual to search you by name, topic, or keyword. Okay, so I'm just going to type in a name. One of our community connectors, Lee Atherton, who's amazing. You pull up this profile, and what you'll see is it's a template. It's a template that you simply upload your picture, your name. It's really, really easy to use. The great thing here is it doesn't matter where you live, what you speak on, how long you've been speaking. Um, it gives equal opportunity to everybody. Okay, when you take a peek through it, you'll see that it has your bio. It comes with your badge to show you're part of a professional speaking association. That lends that credibility that you're serious about that message. It gives you all the different topics that you speak about, right? So it's like your menu. This is your speaker website. How it works. This expert on area here, I'll just highlight it in the middle. Remember when I said we could search by topic or keyword? When there's a match to that expert, that's when your profile could show up. Okay. Where is this profile found? It's not only just on Women Speakers Association, but this is part of the #1 database of professional speakers in the world. This is a big deal. This is what the pros have. Your profile will show up in an organization called Meeting Professionals International. This is what they can use to search for talent for their stages. But how can you use it, right? 90% of your opportunity is going to come from you reaching out. So it becomes really important that this is done in what I like to call meeting planner ready or friendly, and how to use it. We have calls for that we have every single month that will help you work through this profile, pull it together, and not only that, how to use it in a way that will help you get out. And one of the quick and easy ways right out of the gate is if you're saying to yourself right now, I want to be a speaker, I want to be known as a speaker, the first thing you got to do on your website is get a tab up there that says speaker. So, and attach it right to this page. There's a lot more benefits to it. I could go on and on and on about it because it is really great when you use it. I always say it's like a gym membership. You know, I bought memberships to gyms. See all the fancy equipment. to get me in shape. But if I don't go and use them, I don't get those results I want. So momentum, staying in touch with this is really key. So if you're an existing member right now and you go, I gotta go look at that profile again. I need to dust it off. I need to, get it more current. Let's talk about that. Join in one of those calls. So that's as we take a look at that website, have I missed anything, Laura?
Well, I want to highlight that you coach people through getting their profile to a place where it's shiny like a professional profile. And then you give them the strategy on how to leverage that. Because if you are leveraging your speaker profile, you're gaining that visibility on top of showing up in the community. Like you said, we have events almost every week or every week. We have the Premier Women's Show, which is for our members who join every couple of years. You can be on that show. We blast out that show to 120 countries, right, in the newsletter.
Mhm.
We send it out on all our social media and we repeat send it out over time as long as you remain a premier member with Women's Speakers Association. So you get footage, you get video, you get interviewed, get featured and seen as the expert you are. So there's so many ways to leverage it. And then you come in the community and we share that with you.
Yeah. And that's when you marry the two together, just imagine reaching out to maybe it's a stage in your local community that you go, oh, I'd be perfect for this. My message will fit right into this, no problem. Okay, well then you're going to be able to reach out to that meeting planner with your words, your greeting, and be able to go, attaches my professional speaker profile and my interview on the Premier Woman Show as seen in 120 countries with Women Speakers Association. Those are big marketing pieces.
Huge. Not only that, Gil, but that's only two of the things we offer, right? We have the community, we have the books that we produce every year, the anthologies, and the marketing that goes along with that we do for you, and publicity. So there's so many ways to gain visibility just by being part of the community. And I love that some of it is on autopilot. Like once you've got your profile up there, it's there and you can keep referencing it and keep utilizing it there. That we keep sending out the Premier Women's Show and featuring you. And there are other opportunities to be liaisons within the community as well, right?
Oh, there's a variety of ways to get involved. So if you're active and you're a social butterfly out there, this is about you leveraging this arena. I really think Women's Speakers Association has been gifted to all of us as a way to connect with others around the world. Uh, in a time where we really want to unite and not divide, it's the women in here. I'm on the calls. I wish everybody could come on our calls because it's so cohesive, it's so supportive, it's a lot of comfort in a time where sometimes we can feel alone and isolated. And I remember one key line from a woman, I don't know if you remember this, Laura. Um, it was 2020, it was our lockdown time, right? We were all locked away. And we still went forward with our book, Voices of the 21st Century. And we were interviewing somebody after, and she goes, we just debriefed how it was for people. And she says, wow, in a time where everybody's been locked away, not connecting, I just made 45 new friends. And I thought, and I sat back and I took that. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that was huge. That was huge. And I feel like we're kind of insulated in terms of we can come in here and be our true selves and be the messengers that we are and not have the heaviness of whether there's political or anything like that influencing any of the way we interact with one another. So it's even here. We're all equal. There's no message greater. There's no message less than your gifted message. And that's really, really important for you to know and understand.
The power of the community, like you said, is so potent and it's so beneficial on the community level and making on knowing you have a like-hearted community to connect with, but also everyone has connections. Our connections have connections. That's where the flow of getting more visibility comes in as well, because now you're all set up. You've got your personal profile, you've got your interview done, you've got your community that's making all kinds of connections, and someone saying, oh, do you want to be on this podcast? Or I just got on that podcast. Or I'm going to be speaking at this summit. They need more speakers. So the opportunities flow from within the community as well as what you do with your engagement in with your own profile and on your own. So I love that it makes it easier and things just start flowing for people.
Yeah. So, and as you said earlier, Laura, whether, we all get busy and life happens and can pull us in a million different directions. That is true. And one thing's really great to know that when you're part of this community, you have your membership here, that it keeps going without you. So that profile is always there. And it's like a website. The longer it's up, the stronger it gets. It has that power out there on Google. So things and trainings recorded so that when you're able to step back into your life or give some time for yourself to work on your business, right? Is that you're able to step in and allow yourself to be drawn to what titles really support you in our library of speaker success trainings. So it's okay. And I'm speaking to the existing members right now because I hear this, that I came in, I'm excited, you get pulled away, and then I want to re-engage again. And the way it's all set up is you can come and go and engage and step back for a few minutes. It's okay. You haven't lost a beat. Everything keeps going. And like I said, there's something every week for you to just come on in and get connected. I think the big thing is, though, to stay connected with others. It's what does that say? When you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. So if you see yourself as somebody out there wanting to build their business, wanting to get their message out there, to have the influence to their clients, to their communities, what have you, right? Surround yourself with others like that, other women who are doing just that. You will be naturally pulled in that direction. And that's the fuel to the fire right there.
It's like osmosis, and the wisdom just kind of, and the aha moments, and oh my gosh, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this next visibility tactic into place. We even have, like, when we work with the authors, we have Charmaine Hammond coming in and doing these high powered trainings on how to leverage your book as a business, right? And how to get more bulk book sales, and how to get more speaking engagements by having this book. So that's just priceless.
Mm-hmm.
And those trainings are there for the members, and especially those who are in the fold with the Voices of the 21st Century books. And every week you're getting emails telling you how to get involved, what's going on, what the resources available are. You're meeting new premier members because we're also setting out the WSA TV shows, the Premier Women Show, out in those emails. So yeah, I love that you can come in when you can, and there's always something going on. You can just kind of pick right up and get that visibility. So if you're busy now and your profile's there and doing its thing for you, great. And when you need that extra boost, come back in, join one of our connect calls and work. And here's like the best thing, Gail. You are accessible. You are accessible. You don't just disappear in this organization. People can access you and your help, your support, your strategies every month
It's my
easily.
favorite thing.
I know. I love that about you.
My favorite thing is talking with our members.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's unusual in a association. So I think Your
That
dedication to the women's visibility and getting their message out makes a huge difference. So I'd like to invite those of you watching. Maybe you've seen us online. Maybe you've thought about joining. Maybe you're already a member. Get engaged. Go to joinwsa.com and learn more about us. At the very least, go to speakersuccessplan.com and get your speaker success plan. We want to support you. Join our Facebook group, facebook.com/Women Speakers Association. It's easy. You can find us everywhere on Instagram. Yeah. So how would you like to wrap us up and engage people in getting more visibility?
okay. Well, I would invite you to check out joinwsa.com. And one thing, we are a membership organization. There's only one kind of member here in Women Speakers Association. She's called a premier member. We have two different options. You can go month to month. We're talking a fee of $19.97 US a month. It's pay as you go, or there's a little bit of savings with an annual. You can do that. That's no problem. Doesn't matter which one you go to, all the benefits are the same. Okay. So if you're wanting to come in, dip your toe in, something that a lot of people don't know is you have the first 30 days. You can join in. We have a 30-day full guarantee, as you would say, that if you don't like what's behind the curtain here, within 30 days, you will receive your refund of your activation fee. So nothing to lose. If your goals for 2025 are to gain more visibility for your company, grow your business, get more clients, if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking to build, it all comes into visibility. It's about getting you out there, getting your message out there. So we'd love to be a piece of that, go along with you, bring our hundreds and hundreds of thousands like women along with you to support you in that journey. So I'd invite you to go to joinwsa.com.
Great. I can't wait to welcome people into the community as well. So we'll see you soon. Thank you so much, Gail. And we'll be back
Thanks.
with another episode of our Premier Women Show shortly.